Hi folks, welcome to today's Coffee with Jesus. I am sitting here in absolute agony, to be honest. So I might make this a bit shorter. I've just been to the physio, and whenever I go to the physio, I don't know, it always makes me feel worse. I suppose you need pain in order to be made better. I don't know. There's a lesson in there somewhere, isn't there? Anyway, let me just read this to you. And speaking of a healing, it's the royal official's son, and Jesus has promised him his son will live, or he said, "Come down before my child dies." And then verse 50, "Go," Jesus replied, "your son will live." The man took Jesus at his word and departed. While he was still on the way, his servants met him with the news that his boy was living. When he inquired as to the time when his son got better, they said to him, "Yesterday at 1 p.m, the fever left him." Then the father realized that this was the exact time at which Jesus had said to him, "Your son will live." So he and his whole household believed. Well, we'll come back to that last verse tomorrow, but let's just do these verses here. Particularly this line that he took him at his word and believed. I love what Jesus said. He said, "I'm not going to come to Cana, but your son's going to be healed." And the man got, in one sense, got no sign. He just had Jesus' word. And look at what it says. He departed and he's still on the way. He believed without hesitation or qualification, by faith. That's what Hebrews 11:13 says. By faith we see the unseen. Now, what is intriguing is that it says yesterday at 1 p.m, the fever left him. So this man, Capernaum was only 18 miles away, and surely he'd come by horse. 1 p.m. So what's going on? He'd rushed up to Cana, but he took his time going back. I suspect that's because he believed. I think he just knew that Christ was going to do that. He took Christ at his word. I think that is absolutely the most important thing you can do. Sometimes I talk with people who are not Christians and they're struggling and wanting to become a Christian. I say, well, what do? Take Jesus at his word. Believe. Take Jesus at his word. Sometimes I think, that's all I've got. I can't trust anybody else. Not absolutely. And even when people make promises and they intend to keep them, they often don't have the power to do so, and circumstances can change. But Christ, whenever he says anything in his word, it is to be believed, it is to be obeyed, it is to have faith in. So the man took Jesus at his word and he departed. He went on his way. He didn't say, "No, you have to come with me, you have to give me this, you have to show me a sign." He just took him at his word. And that's what I think each of us should do. So God bless you. I hope to see you tomorrow without the back pain. Oh my goodness. And if you're a praying person, please do pray about that. Sometimes the Lord gives us a thorn in the flesh just to keep us praying to him. So God bless you. See you tomorrow. Bye.